I think King is ready to see you now, sir.
Jason, my dear fellow, I'm delighted you volunteered to help us. The fourth in as many weeks.
Carmel Fur Company. Bought a fantastic mink for you might tell the Inland Revenue. I see they've got away with 100,000's worth. That's not bad. Keep somebody nice and warm in winter.
That is so humiliating, Jason. Robbery is so perfectly carried out that the police are made to look ridiculous.
What are you doing about it, Brian?
What can we do about it? Police cars on random patrol isolated, tires punctured, fake accidents. But always at the precise moment, exactly the right spot. These robberies are taking place without any fear of detection.
Cleared your own people?
Oh, yes, we've cleared. We've rechecked on all departments. They're 1 step, 10 steps ahead of any move we make. What's that suggest to you, Jason?
Well, at the moment, brilliant way of solving my tax problems.
There's only one way that they could pinpoint every car, every man on the beat, every move we make. This.
You're not suggesting the thieves are using Scotland Yard's crime computer?
I am.
I wish I thought of it.
Well, there you are, you see. Not even Mark Kane thought of that one.
Oh, he will, Oscar, he will. What have you done so far?
So far, we've assigned 4 men to the case. 2 are in hospital. 1 has resigned from the force, and the 4th is still missing.
You've gone through a great deal of trickery to get me this far. I now think you've gone quite far enough.
Jason, where's your sense of duty?
Room 317, Christoph Hotel, St. Moritz.
Where?
One must not keep ladies waiting.
Oh, the Inland Revenue.
That's blackmail.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What about Special Branch, CID, your lot?
Jason, you are a pre-data programming man.
Sounds disgusting.
All my staff, the people you mentioned, agents, all the personnel in the police and security work have been fed into this computer.
Well, that's a revolting thought.
Unfortunately, nobody took into account the possibility that it might be used against us.
Do you mean that the nation's watchdog has bitten its own posterior?
Oh, I don't think I'd put it quite like that. No, but we must find out who is tapping this computer. Now, please.
Before it starts tapping me, too. Oh, look. They found your 4th man.
He's in the river.
Well, I think I'll pop off. Switzerland called.
Ah, Switzerland. Out of the country, eh?
You're out of sight.
Oh, dear. Hasn't anybody mentioned the trouble with your passport?
Trouble?
Yes. I'm afraid you can't leave the country.
What a charming chap you are.
Jason, I'm delighted you finally decided to take the case. How much?
150,000 in cash, use notes, and don't try marking them.
Jason, my dear fellow, just where do you think you are? Treasury? If I can lay my hands on 150,000 pounds, I'll take a yacht and go somewhere.
You got one?
That's beside the point. Cancel it. Scrap any ridiculous scheme that you've got in mind. What's the money for, anyway?
The Sotheby's, on the 15th.
Oh, you're going to buy something?
No, steal something.
Steal?
$1.5 million in silver and gold plate. I thought it was a bargain. What with your, connections and diplomatic contacts, getting things out of the country, I thought we might...
Jason, don't be flippant. If I understand you correctly, you've made contacts with these people, and you have bought a robbery.
I know now why they made you head of the department. It's because of your quick mind.
And my long memory.
They're using your computers to direct their operations and offering it as a service to anyone who's willing to pay the price for it.
And you have bought Sotheby's?
Yes. I thought you'd prefer something traditional.
Oh, thank you. And if we don't pay the money?
Well, then they'll know that Miklos doesn't exist. You'll be back in square one, and I shall be part of the pollution on the River Thames.
Well, don't tempt me. Now, about this operation, couldn't we pick somebody up and work from there?
No, I don't think so. I don't know enough yet. No, the only way to get to the controller is through a suitcase full of money.
Well, very well, Jason. But I shall want a receipt and in triplicate, and I shall need that suitcase back. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I would think you didn't trust me. Oh, by the by, do I get my expenses off tax?
Send the bills to me.
I will. Well, you better send the suitcase before noon.
Well, that doesn't give us much time. No, better make it 3:30.
Oh, no. Well, that's out. Sorry. I shall be on the job.
I beg your pardon? Doing what?
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm robbing a bank. It's all go, isn't it? Brian? Brian? Superintendent?
King. Hello, King.
Brian?
What was he playing at? I hope he hasn't lost that suitcase. Operations room. Sir Brian here. You better put out an all points for Jason King. Yes, you'll find him filed under Miklos. The money's where?
I've told you. In a safe deposit box. I never did get round to delivering it.
Well, then what are you doing here? Why don't you get it?
Extraordinary thing. I cannot remember the whereabouts of that deposit box.
You what?
I suppose it must have been the excitement. Of course, it might come back if you were to have a tiny word with the tax people.
This is blackmail.
Oh, perish the thought. I can't have the last 10 years hanging over me. It might tempt you to call on me again.
I refuse. I refuse to do it. I absolutely refuse.
Well, I suppose I could pay what your department says I owe. I've come into some money recently, free of tax. Of course, you know.
King?
Yes, Sir Brian.
If you think, King,
Yes, Sir Brian.
if you think that you can pull something like this on the British government and get away with it,
Yes, Brian?
and if you think...
Yes, Brian. I do have a plane to catch.
Get me the Commissioners of Inland Revenue. Yes, the real one.
Oh, there's just one thing.
What?
I don't think my mission was a complete success.
No?
Do you remember that diamond ring you paid for from Cartier's?
Yes, it's good.
I've lost it.
No.
And your suitcase.
Oh.